Hello kids, welcome to your social science class. Today I am going to explain you chapter number 10, that is Walls Tell Stories. Let's start the chapter with aims and objectives. To understand about surroundings that makes us feel proud. To know about the monument Golconda and story behind it. To know about the museum situated in Hyderabad. Mind mapping. Now, here comes a mind mapping. Dear kids, through mind mapping, you can easily understand what the chapter is about. It means mind mapping is a gist of chapter. Now let's start mind mapping. Walls tell stories. Monuments Hyderabad. Museum Golconda Fort. Baulis. Palaces. Deep ditch. Cannon. Bronze. Clay pipes. Bastions. Qutub Shahi Sultans. Aurangzeb. Dear kids, look at the picture. Here, few buildings are shown. Have you ever got a chance to visit these buildings? I hope many of you have seen these buildings. Do you know, kids? These buildings are situated in Delhi. This is Lotus Temple. This is India Gate. This is Humayun Tomb. In the same way, there are many such types of buildings in every state of India. Like this is Taj Mahal, which is situated in Agra, and Agra is in Uttar Pradesh. This is Hawa Mahal. It is situated in Jaipur, which is in Rajasthan. Kids, do you know what we call them? Yes, we call them monuments. What is a monument? Let me explain you. A monument is a building or structure specially built in honor of an event or a person. Monuments that play a very important role in enhancing our historical knowledge are commonly known as national heritage. Monuments like temples, mosques, forts, tombs, inscriptions on pillars are part of our country's national heritage. They throw light on the architectural, social, political, and religious life of the people who lived in the period when these buildings were built. India is a land of ancient temples and monuments. Dear kids, let's, through this chapter, gain knowledge of a monument and a museum. Kids, do you remember the chapter name? What was it? Yes, it was Walls Tell Stories. I know you all are thinking, How a wall can tell a story? It can't speak. But, dear kids, yes, walls can tell us many stories. Just looking at the wall, we can know many things about that time when they were made. And through walls, you can recognize how old are they. When we look at the wall, tall, beautiful, thick, strong, colorful designs, shapes and size of the wall, different questions arise in our mind. By looking at them, at least some of the facts are revealed. These walls are not ordinary walls like our houses. Moreover, the art, texture, carving, and different designs enrich our knowledge and arise curiosity about the history. Now, let's know the story of these great walls of Golconda Fort. Golconda Fort is located on the western part of Hyderabad, which is in Telangana. It was initially called Shepherd's Hill. Do you know why it was called Shepherd's Hill? I'll tell you. Here, a shepherd boy had come across an idol, and the information was conveyed to the ruling Kakatiya king at that time. The king constructed a mud fort around this holy spot. Later, its name was changed as Golconda in Telugu, which means Shepherd's Hill. Golconda Fort. It is built on the top of a hill. If you will see the Golconda Fort, it is built on the top of the hill. In year 1200, Golconda Fort was made of mud. As I told you earlier also, the Golconda Fort was made up of mud. Qutub Shahi Sultans ruled here one after another from 1518 to 1687. It has 2 floors. There are 9 gates and 3 palaces at Golconda Fort. Bastions. The outer wall of Golconda Fort has 87 bastions, which are known as Burj. Bastions are the part of wall that comes out in a round shape. As you can see here, these are bastions. These are round in shape. Bastions were made at a great height so that soldiers could get a large viewing area. Kids, on the outer wall, there are round shaped structures for the security of the fort. As you can see here, these are round shaped structures. Big holes were made in them to increase the viewing area, and thus the soldiers peeping through them could see the approaching enemy. A long deep ditch means pit is dug along the thick wall of the fort to keep the enemy away. Kids, this was one of the reasons that Aurangzeb's army was unable to capture the fort. As you can see in the picture, a long deep ditch is dug along thick wall. Carving. There are beautiful carvings on the walls of Golconda Fort. Chisel and hammer made up of iron would have been used for fine carving. Kids, today, through machines and other technical tools, the work has become easier. We can do anything in minutes or seconds. Think of that time when Golconda Fort was made. At that time, everything was done with hands and small tools like chisel and hammer. But if we look at the carving on the walls, it makes a surprise that how with these small tools these walls were decorated. Kids, I hope till now the chapter is clear to you. In next video we will continue the chapter. Thank you.